Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Kitsune, and welcome back to Amorous. And we're starting back from where we left off, which is where we just barely got back to. We actually got to the club, basically. Kobe has already gone inside, and he's probably dancing in there, doing something. I don't know. I don't freaking know. We were depressed. He decided to freaking bring us here because we're depressed. And apparently, we're trying to hook up with some people, so. Yeah, let's see if we can get started. I might have an idea what I want to do, but we'll just have to see. Alright, let's definitely explore. Alright, but first... Bars in there, buddy. There's tweens I gotta deal with. Oh, sir, please. Let's go back here, actually, instead. Let's see. Oh, shit. Hello, girl. What's up? You come here often? And let's not talk to her, actually, instead. What's going on over here? Okay, not much. Alright, let's go in here. Oh, shit, nice. Yeah, that sounds about. Oh, wow. My mouse is being a pain in the ass right now. So we got a lion right there. How's it going, dude? Just get that vibe with him. We got a bouncer right here, apparently. Interesting. Let's go out here. Shit. See, this is the spot where I should go. I'm all dressed out in freaking summer wear. Or swimwear, I should say. So I chose that dialogue option. But I guess we won't do anything here, so moving on. I want to start off with that lion, I think. What's up to you? I couldn't help but notice the lion at the back of the room. His face is placid mask, as the parrots next to him seemed locked in a scowl. Despite best intentions, I couldn't help but overhear snippets of what they were saying. Seriously? You're going to make a big deal out of this? Yeah, I am. What were you thinking? That I'd like to have some fun for a change? Then go have some fucking fun. And once you're done, you can stay gone. Understand, dude? I want you gone. I want you fucking gone. Just can't stop thinking of the fright voice. Neither of them moved for a long moment. The snarl on the parrot's beak grew sharper as it parted long enough for an exhale. Nothing was spoken, though. Instead, the parrot turned his heel with a snort and strode back towards the bar. Shit, I still started speaking. Lion then and tried not to watch as the parrot moved through the crowd to the dance floor. His eyes darted in the corners, catching a glimpse or two before the crowd engulfed the parrot. As it beat, the lion's expression changed. His emerald eyes narrowed and scanned the room as the corner of his mouth began to rise. A tinge of fear tingled the back of my neck as those eyes settled on me. The lion drew his tongue slowly over his lips, and two very wicked-looking fangs came into view. Wow. He crooked a finger at me, urging me over. Bye, I'm kidding. Let's approach him. Despite my reservations, I felt drawn in. His smile grew more predatory. His smile grew more predatory, sorry about that. And the taut muscles beneath his shirt intense. I can't say that word. I'm sorry. As he shifted to give me I can't speak. Just move on. Wow, would you look at that? I'm surprised you came over to me. But happy to see you here. I was just about to buy myself a drink. Don't suppose you would want to, Come on, dude. Just come on. Sorry. Trying to get in character. Sure. I'm a little parched. A drink could help me relax. Sounds good, dude. Let me order something for us. I know I said up, but I don't care. The lion glanced over at the bar for a moment before walking over and placing an order. Unfortunately, more awkward than standing alone in an active nightclub. As I'd seen the club goers, I was being a little exposed until he walked back with 2 highball glasses. Handing one to me, I glanced down to see what it was. Each glass had 2 cubes of ice and a cherry, bobbing in an amber beverage. Sounds nice. There you go, dude. I always like to have a couple in me when I'm chatting. Takes the edge off. My aiming gear is something to do other than stare at me. Not that I mind. Come on, dude. Come on. I mean, you're the only one here, so I might as well fuck you. Again, never mind, sorry. So, I'm Dustin. What's your name, kid? Kyo. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. You sure you're in the right place, kid? Sure you're in the right place, dude? Because I'll fuck you up. Couldn't stop thinking about that. I don't know why. Anyway, the name's Dustin. What brings you here, Kyo? You don't look like the type to cruise bars. Considering how quickly you came over, I figure you don't have a date waiting on you. I could feel my cheeks flush as those angry eyes. Sorry. Hungry eyes kept wandering over me. God damn it, I suck. No, I just came here with my brother. He'd been wanting to go out of the house, and I said I'd come along. You're sure there wasn't another reason? I mean... Let's do this one. To be honest, kind of looking for someone to get to know. It's been a rough time recently, and being alone just made it harder. Kinky. That's adorable. Dear God. You're miles away from the right place for it. That's adorable. Most people may, but Wait, what? That's a weird sentence. Most people may, but are here for a quick fuck. But some of them are looking for a little more. God damn it, I cannot speak. Looking for a little more, too. Does that include you, too? Maybe. Guess we'll have to keep talking to find out, dude. What do you mean? I hope it doesn't have to involve me knees down in front of you. That would be kind of awkward. Well, I don't do complete strangers. I don't do small talk, which means I'm gonna need some conversation if you don't want to keep this going, dude. After all, we're both got drinks. It'd be a shame to waste them on empty chatter. It is pretty true. Why would you waste it on freaking empty chatter? Dustin's eyes glimmered a little in a dim light, and I felt another tingle up my spine. I suppose it would be a good idea to get to know each other better. Fair enough. Why don't I start? Let's bring it up, just for the hell of it. I don't mean to pry, but I couldn't help but overhear you talking with that guy earlier. What was that all about? You caught that, huh? Shit. That's the best way to make a first impression. God damn it, dude. That was my date for tonight, emphasis on was. Suppose I should have seen it coming. We'd been on the rocks for quite some time. What happened? We came here looking for a third. You know, threesome and such. It was his idea to spice up the relationship. Problem is, once he finds one, he doesn't want to share. It's kind of a prick when you think about it. Let's just say this one. I'm no expert, but I know my brother has had his fair share of multiple dates. It's never easy for him either. Didn't expect it to be easy. I didn't expect... Sorry, let me restart that. Sorry, dude. Didn't expect it to be easy. but didn't expect it to be just be an excuse either. I thought I might be into it, if he gave me half a chance. Well, you kept an open mind at least. That counts for something. Doesn't count for much when I'm not the one included. Look, kid, it's a touchy subject. Let's move on to it. Okay, fair enough. Maybe there's something else we can talk about. Pick a conversation. You haven't said much about yourself. Fair enough. But there's not much to tell that I can repeat in public. You know, like giving my left nut to someone like you. What? Nothing. Don't worry about it. Are you a local? Born and raised, in fact. My parents grew up around here as well, and I liked it so much they decided to stay. How about you? Did you stay because you liked it? It's nice to have the ocean nearby, and nightlife is great. Still, I do wonder what it would be like in a bigger city. I just like the idea of a city that never sleeps, where something is always going on, you know, dude. Here, it seems like most of the stuff shuts down once it gets dark. I mean, come on. Why the fuck not? I know what you mean. There's always stuff to do, but it's just the same old things. I'd like some adventure. Totally. I mean, the surf and the sun are nice for a while, but sometimes I just need something that'll rock my world. If you know what I mean, dude. Well, that's certainly part of why I'm here. Well, you've got my curiosity piqued, kid. What else do you want to talk about? Let's just move on. This is fun, but I didn't want to spend all night talking. Well, I finished my drink. We certainly got to know each other a little more. God, I still can't speak. Sorry. What did you have in mind, dude? It's been a while, but I think this could qualify as a date. What do you think? You think you can just make that kind of choice and have it stick? I guess I'll just say fuck it. I think it's worth giving a shot. Well, I can't exactly argue with that. We chatted for a little more. The smile on his face grew wider. His palm resting on my shoulder as he drew close me to catch his intoxicating scent. Either it's your time one of those private booths they've got there. What do you say, dude? What do you say? Really? Really? What did you have in mind? I think you've got an idea of it already, kid. His palm moved from my shoulder downward, trailing over my back. Oh. I could feel his claw tips tickling and teasing me under my clothes. Oh my... Well, that's a sentence. I'll be honest with you, Keo. I'm a very private person, but I have a very particular interest that would involve you. I figure you should know about them. His paw fell to the curve of my rear, squeezing softly as he pulled me close to him. I could feel his whiskers tickling my cheeks as he whispered to me. Damn. Dude, I like to tie people up. I like to control them when in the bedroom. I've been picturing you naked since, maybe a few minutes after we started talking. Been fantasizing about what I can do to you, and what you can do for me, dude. I can almost see you on your knees in front of me. Oh my god, how did I call it? What the? Okay. I joked about it, but oh my god, it was actually true. Begging for a taste, and you look good there, dude. Like, seriously, I'd give my left nut to you, basically. It was hard to keep any remaining composure I had. Between the caress of his silky fur and a growing warmth in the pit of my stomach, I was getting flushed myself. I can even be a little bit of an exhibitionist if need be. The fuck is that supposed to mean? He stepped away for a moment, sliding off his shirt, tucking away in the waistband of his pants, before stepping up to me and lacing his paws behind the small of my back, forcing me forward. Kinky. So what do you say, kid? Want some of this shit? Between him pressing needfully against me and the feeling of my blood rushing everywhere but my brain, I struggled for a response. My attempts were cut short, however, by a sudden vibration against my thigh. He looked confused for a moment before fishing his phone out of his pocket. Oh, just fucking great, dude. I wonder who texted me. He released me, the ambient glow of the phone lighting his face in the dimly lit club. No, it's pretty bright right now. At first he looked frustrated, his brow furrowed as his eyes darted over the screen. However, his expression changed almost immediately after, and his hands fell to his sides. That fucking bastard! I'm gonna fuck. God damn it. He sent me a photo of him with two guys right here. They're going at it in my apartment. In my damn bed. Says he's been cheating on me with them for the past couple of months. Damn, that's fucked up. He put his phone back in his pocket and looked up at me. Look, Keo, shit. I have to go deal with this. I don't really want the night turning out like this, but... I smiled meekly. It was all still a little overwhelming. I'd like to see you again, Keo, dude. Preferably when my ex isn't being a total dick. I mean, fuck him. Pulling out a notepad, he scribbled something down on it and passed it over. Here's my cell, dude. Give me a call anytime. Or sometime. Sorry. I'd like to give us another chance. Throwing his shirt back on, he began to work his way through the crowd. I clutched the paper for a moment as my body began to settle down its high, slipping into my pocket. I slowly came back in my senses. Nice. Well, that's that. I'm curious. We have enough time, we could do it. Fuck it. Hello. Hanging over to grab a drink from the machine, I noticed one of the bouncers chatting up a fairly energetic customer. They seemed to be having a good time. The smaller male wiggling his hips side to side and eyeing the large dragon with eyes that suggest all sorts of mischief. Perhaps it's my chance to meet some new people, like Kobe suggested? We'll just casually walk by them. First things first, he had rather than standing up. I just had a glass of alcohol. I just realized that, and I'm just gonna get a soda. What the fuck is wrong with me? Rather than standing around like I was waiting for them to move, I put some money into the machine and leaned on the wall next to the tall staff member. And pressed for a simple water. Oh, water, sorry. So, trying to water down the alcohol, I guess. Since the machine was mostly full of snacks, I suppose with a bar downstairs, they don't need much up here. Yeah, that makes sense. Bob held out of the machine and I gave it a few sips, taking in the atmosphere of Amorous, without interjecting too soon in the conversation between the other two. It felt relaxing being here. Be it the music in my head, the cool sensation of the drink up my throat, kinky. It wasn't so bad after all, even if the press of people downstairs may be a bit much for a newbie. I had to continue the conversation. Is that so? You know, Rose, you do this every weekend. What is in it for me this time? What's in it for you? Well, how about this? The small avian leaned up, hand on the dragon's chest, switching his hips the whole time. He whispered into his ear, and as the large male leaned down, a grin in his gruff features a few moments later. Now that was a winning smile. Even the smaller guy and him were clearly involved from the intimate way that's touched when he whispered. Sorry. I realized that the security guard had turned to me, He had that white grin still on his handsome features, teeth glinting in the bright light of the club. I caught a glance at his name tag, Zenith. The other guy in the client, and the guy in the tight shorts stood beside him, a pixie-ish glint in his eyes. Basically like a twink. Well. I don't think I've ever seen you around here before. And trust me, I would have noticed someone as cute as you. Aw, thank you. Should we just be flirty? Fuck it. Hearing his words, I can't help but return a grin back at the guy. If they wanted to play this game, I was down. I cleared my throat, letting my word drip with a suggestive tone, of course, as I eyed Zenith and situated myself between the two of them. You wanna fuck? Yeah, I'm surprised I didn't see someone as handsome as you sooner. Though I can understand you were already pretty distracted from your friend here. I don't blame you there. Dragon's eyes narrowed for a moment. However, the grin never leaves his face. The avian smiled and stepped up, give the security guy something to watch as he looked over appraisingly, and I smiled softly, running my hand down the fabric of his hip. You must have been poured into these, huh? Oh. Is it hard for you to get out of them again? He gave a little gasp in my touch, biting his lower lip in response. I couldn't help but feel that, despite my boldness. Sorry. Lost train of thought. The gas was more than a little fate for Zenith's benefits. Look at the newbie, huh? I like your spunk. I think you can keep up with me and Rose, though. Then I moved closer, reaching an arm around both his friend and me at the same time. Before I can react, I was pulled against his chest, maybe being cheek to peck, was a little premature. I suppose I did instigate. This other guy, Rose, made a little eep noise. Well, it's supposed to say noise, but it says nose. I just roast that. Before snuggling up, winking at me with a smirk. I think I'll measure up. The name's Kyo, by the way. Kyo, eh? Well, I go by Zenith. Think we found what we're looking for, Rose? The kind of person they're looking for? That sentence ran through my head a few times. I guess being bold doesn't get you somewhere, like Kobe said. When did he say that? Whatever. The avian in the belly top rose as the sound of it. Eyed up a few times and nodded. There's a sultry look about him, hand on his hip, appraising me as he gave a little wink. Something about his look was a little off. A smirk, maybe? The way he seemed to try me on for size was more than forward. I'm looking between him and Zenith. He had the same look of playful hunger in his bright green eyes, despite how he hugged Rose, a little tighter to him than myself, reining him in a little, maybe? Yeah. I like a guy who can take charge, but you knew that already. I like this sentence. Dominance is my style. Let them take a... Nope. I'm gonna question it. With Xana's hands on the small of our backs, it was pretty obvious what was going on. Hell, I kind of wanted it, but it was best to be clear about their intentions here, just to be sure. So guys, do you do this often with every new star that walks in? Nobody really straight up asked before. How could I put it? There was a visible shift of Zenith's expression. Guilt, maybe? What did he have to be guilty about? Before I could answer, his friend chimed in. Of course. Shh, Zenith. Let me be blunt, honey. We're looking for a third party for a little bit of fun tonight. And guess what? You fit the bill perfectly. Almost too perfectly, in fact. What do you say? Down for a little fun tonight? They're gonna fuck, basically. And everything's too gloomy? Okay. As Rose spoke, I could see Zenith's expression change. The cocky smirk had all but vanished. He looked sullen, but when he noticed my concern, he seemed to swallow that down. Put that signature toothy grin back into his place. But almost seemed like he'd be grateful for the company. Was that what Rose had planned? It seemed like there was more to the situation than I had first anticipated. Yeah. Down for a little rump, Kyo? Yeah, no, we're gonna decline that. I sighed. I didn't want to make a bad situation any worse, and I could read all the signs that there was something else going on here. Yeah. Look, guys, I'm going to have to pass. It's a hard-ass pass on me. Thanks for being so friendly with me tonight, though. It really means a lot. I didn't expect to meet so many nice people here. Are you fucking serious? Ugh. What a waste of time. Promise me you could hook me up with anyone, Zenith. Looks like your charm wasn't enough this time. Piece of shit. I was taken aback by the sudden outburst. The brunt of Rose's comments seemed to be with Zenith. Had they made some sort of bet? They went back and forth for a moment. Zenith said Rose had promised not to do this. Rose said Zenith was being a bitch. As usual. Oh my god. I was about to leap to their whispered fight when the girly Avon shot me one last glare and stormed off, without before snatching up his drink from nearby and emptying it on Zenith's shirt. Wow, what a dick. I'm going to find Zack. And don't think you can join me this time, Zenith. Ciao, bitches. Bye, Felicia. That's how I would have said right there. What a scene. I had no idea what was going on. Zenith certainly looked upset. The charming cocky bouncer that I first met was replaced with someone else entirely. He felt his arms across the wet patch of his broad chest. Brooch. Where the hell did I get that word from? Looking to the side and grinning as he fought to regain his cool, he took a moment, caught his breath, and forced a smile. Sorry about all that, Kyo. Shouldn't have gotten roped into that mess. Tell you what, next time I see you, I owe you an apology drink. As for right now, I think I'm gonna call it a bad night and go home. No! Don't go! Since I'd met him, Zenith seems at his most genuine now. Even clearly simmering and humiliated. I can't read. It seemed like whatever it was that was going on, it had been Rose's game, not his. Part of me wanted to find out what exactly had happened. An even larger part of Rose and Zenith were an item. Because he really shouldn't be. But what was really my business? We're gonna stop him. There's no way I can leave things like this. Before the dragon could make his escape into the staff only room, I caught his wrist. Zenith cocked his head back at me over his shoulder as I let go. Maybe not the best time to be grabbing him more. No, don't be a dick. Just do this. Look, I know it's not my place, but obviously something serious just happened. I can't let you walk off like that in good conscience. Do you want to sit down and talk about it? Zenith closed his eyes, sighed, and showed me that big toothy grin. Without Rose checking in on him, it felt a lot more real this time. He pointed to the stairs, then held out his hand for me. Gonna need that drink and a fresh start, yeah? The name's Zenith. To whom do I owe the pleasure?
A toothy grin never left Zenith's smile. I didn't know him well enough to know if he was faking it or not, as he extended his hand for a handshake. I extended my hand, sharing his grin, playing along for the time being. His grip was like a vice. Damn! Ow! Fucking broke my hand, bitch. Why? Sorry. Maybe I earned a little bit of squeezing after jumping in of Rose's games, though. You can call me Kyo. For some reason, I feel like we met before. You come here often?
Isn't it it's strange, isn't it? Must be fate playing tricks on us. Trying to make a reference, but I couldn't do it.
Zenith retracting his vice-like hand, and laughed again, starting towards the stairs with me following him.
Excuse me, what?
I took our place at the bar, and Zenith to my order. We were served almost instantly thanks to his staff shorts.
Damn.
After the first sip of his beer, the frustration still smothered under the surface seemed to have cooled enough that Zenith didn't seem on the verge of punching a wall or something.
I would have killed to see that, actually. Just a buff dragon punching a damn wall. It was freaking amazing.
He savored the mild bubbles, exhaled, and with both seemed to come to the realization that I'd been staring at him a little.
I mean, look at him.
I busied myself with my own drink. I was a little surprised by what I had ordered. I suppose I was more concerned about getting Zenith over what had happened with Rose. Zenith chuckled, rolling his glass between his palms a little. Rolling his glass between his palms a little. When he looked back, he seemed a little embarrassed.
Thanks, Gil. I mean it. I'm just a stranger. Hell, a stranger who was sort of leading you on a little. You didn't have to reach out and see if I was okay. You're kind of one of those good ones, huh? No.
Honestly, don't worry about it. I saw that something was wrong and I wanted to make sure you were okay. Besides, even if we were moving a little quick there, we're not strangers anymore, right? I mean, even though I was like grabbing my ass towards you, basically, rubbing myself against you and everything. Sorry.
No, that's right. I guess it's one positive thing that came out of this shit. Thanks, Kyo.
So, Zenith, tell me a little about yourself. Have you been a bouncer here for long?
Well, I've been a bouncer here since the place opened up. Trust me, I've seen some crazy shit go down that makes what happened earlier look like a party fight. Look like a party. Fights, breakups, orgies, even a robbery. Well, almost a robbery.
Wait, you saw this place get robbed? Hold on, orgies? Should I feel even more worried about Kobe coming here so often?
God. I mean, he's a whore, so yeah, we probably should be more concerned about that. That's the part that caught your interest, regardless, yeah. A couple of punks tried to rob some VIPs in his one night. Switchblades, no less. Luckily, me and one of the other bouncers managed to take them down before anyone got hurt. Turns out that all the cop training was good for something after all. Are you a cop?
His modesty was humbling. He was so casual and relaxed as he talked about taking down a bunch of guys with knives. I had noticed that his arm... Oh, wait, hold on. I had noticed that his arm flexing suddenly as he told the story, proving how well he could handle himself.
Okay. Weird flex, but okay.
It was weird that he settled for being a club bouncer with a body like this.
That's pro character right there.
So used to be... God damn it. When I said those words, he lowered his fixed...
Oh, wait, I just realized I just said it already. The freaking part is like, so are you a cop? So that's basically what I just said. You're basically a cop.
The moment I said those words, he lowered his flexing arm and washed his fading grin away entirely with a gulp of his beer. He seemed like he'd seen a ghost. I suppose he did have his reasons then.
Let's pretend I never brought that up, okay? I mean, alright? Seriously, drop it, yeah? For me. I don't ever like talking about it.
So breakups, I can imagine. But just how many orgies have you seen here?
Why is that the thing I bring up?
I smiled warmly as the color returned to his face bit by bit, a brief but noticeable nod. As he composed himself, he caught me on the back with a large hand.
Ow.
Once, twice, 3 times. Ow, ow, ow.
My back. Next is gonna be my pussy and my crack.
He was a jackhammer of platitudes that was likely to leave a bruise if he wasn't careful.
More orgies than I think either of us could handle in a lifetime. Let's just say, I don't think I had a proper casual conversation with someone here for a while. Thanks for that. I ain't exactly used to it, but it's relaxing. I owe you.
Then he reached out to his pocket and pulled out a small notepad and pen. He scribbled his number onto the pad and tore off a sheet, handing it over. I took it, and Zenith finished his drink as I programmed it into my phone, pushing off from the bar when he was done.
Give me a call sometime, Keo. I need to unwind after tonight's shit show. And you're fun to be around. Gonna head out now. But don't leave me hanging too long, yeah?
Sure thing, Zenith. Thanks. Well, it certainly was an encounter I wasn't going to forget anytime soon. I guess he was worth calling back. For now, the night was still young.
Oh shit, what was this? I mean, obviously, we want to know. Oh shit! Yeah, the dance floor, nice. Let's start to Kobe then. Just for the hell of it.
Hey, bro, can I borrow you for?
Oh, wait, that's me. Sorry. Fuck.
Hey, bro, can I borrow you for a second? What's up?
Might as well.
I think I just about had all the fun I could have here. Do you mind if we head home? Are you sure you want to go? I don't want to go all night, but I'm happy to go whenever you are. You just let me know when you're sure. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, it's late. I don't mind calling it night. Fair enough. I appreciate you coming tonight. You have to tell me all about how I went on the way home. It's rowdy in here. It was refreshing to step outside. Spencer gave us a gentle wave, Sharpie in hand, as he addressed the next in line. I felt a little bad for pressuring Kobe to leave more than he usually would have, but he was all smiles. He was just happy that I came, I suppose. He insisted on driving. Drinking apparently put him off his game. After all the excitement, I barely recall what we talked about for the way home. It just flew by. It's funny, the trip to the club felt like a lifetime. I guess I was more nervous than I should have been. Guess I was overthink it. We passed out quickly when we got home, still riding the high of the evening. Ugh. First time I slept in late for reasons other than being a loafer. I mean, look at me, I'm depressed. Seems like Kobe is already up. Either that or he just dropped me off and went back to clubbing? That whole thing still feels kind of surreal. Should I check my phone to see, getting any new contacts? Or if it was just one of those weird dreams? So just check for now. Yeah, alright.
Alright, and with that, I think I'll end it right here. Try to go as long as I could, but I'm gonna just stop it right now just for reasons. I think this is good enough for now, but if I can, I'll try to do more next time, and I'll try to decide who I want to do first. Just see what happens. Yeah.